But I think you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so what I'm going to do is respec just to make sure that I have everything. The reason why I now want to be in light armor is because... So, this is, for anybody who doesn't know, I'll go over it really quick, right? So, I'm doing charisma-based Dragon Lord. My build that I'm calling the Damage Lord is charisma-based. And it's a drow, so I'm stacking spell resistance. This is the build. We're all in on the top tier here. And we basically took everything that boosts our tactics. This is our roar. That's our displacement. That's our trance. That's our speed. Double strike. We have a little bit more will saves. And then all this stuff up here that gives us more hit points. When I was leveling up, if you look at my build online, right? When I was leveling up, I was in Vistani, which I think for heroics, I would probably leave this and go into Vistani. Because in Vistani, not only can you get Celerity, which is more double strike, but you can get this Mistarker 4, which gives you immunity to energy drain, so you can run up and fight a beholder and not worry about getting innervated or anything like that. It's just a lot of really yummy, good defensives up this middle tree. You get undead as a favorite enemy. You get more jump and tumble. And then also if you do a throwing dagger as like your ranged weapon, you can get, you know, you can get slight boost to that. You can also use this Fan of Knives, which is a really good AoE for heroics. But so what I did, once I hit level 23, I changed the build, because the reason why in Shadow Dancer, which is my alt destiny, although it's actually going to be probably my main focused destiny going forward, this Shadow Cast allows us to take a ability called Shadow Striker, which gives us our 5% double strike and energy drain. So what happens is we basically get that one ability gives us these two. And so the only thing I was missing was knockdown immunity. So I left Vistani and got knockdown immunity from Standfast in Stalwart Defender. So, which is super huge. Run a melee, you want knockdown immunity. So I've got it now. We get a bunch of other defensives in here. Probably the other really yummy one is this action boost to movement speed. But really all we care about is this. I mean, all this other stuff is nice. Saving throws, PRR. This is Constitution. So from this and this, we're getting 7 Constitution. This is less damage when we're knocked down. If we're ever knocked down, and even though we have knockdown immunity, there are some circumstances where we're knocked down, like if we get cyclonic blasted or something stupid. And you can see I'm still 13 points in Fade Arc Illusionist for my color spray. I'm trying to keep my color spray DC relevant. My epic gear is not the best, so, but it still works. We get an extra charisma there. We got my back there. I've got charisma to hit from this here, and this is our weapon. We're using the illusory sword. So that's why we're here. And so the reason I respect is we're doing Fury of the Wild for the mantle and for the strike. But I wanted to be able to spend like points in the core. So that's our main heal. That's all we really need to worry about there. And so we need to make sure over here, so this is a threat reduction. We want that. We're not doing Assassinate. I mean, we could do Assassinate if we were using Falconry, but we're not. So I'm just going to boost my reflex saves, basically. And since I'm going to be using evasion, I want my reflex saves as high as I can get them, which is this. And then that again. And then, so here is like what I would argue is the reason why we're in this tree is to get this. So that covers us. And now there's our evasion. All right, so now we're done over here for a moment. Now we can come over here. We grab our epic strike. That's our epic strike. This is our mantle. Okay, we want primal scream. We want core tier 3 here as well. And now the next thing over here that we want is this heal. This is a really good hot that just ticks off on us and will help keep us alive. The next thing that we want to do is boost our mantle with this, which is allows us to do more damage to helpless. And this will increase our epic strike, so this will give us an attack bonus since we're not raging, we're not using adrenaline. And this just gives us more of the same, but this gives us reduce all damage whenever we use our primal scream. So we want this primal scream. We want to go 3 in this because this will actually add a heal to our primal scream. So this is the next one that we're working. And that heal is, you know, we could use it as an oh shit heal if we needed it. We also get Dimension Door, which is really good. And then, so now that we have evasion, we're in light armor. Yeah, we're in light armor. We have a 5-piece epic salt marsh now. So now I just need to focus on getting my reflex saves higher, basically, in order to actually take advantage of that. I've got my 6th Reaper point, and I'm all in Grim Barricade. Probably I could move over to this once I get like 10 points. That would make it a little bit better, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. We're going to try doing gibbers on R4. I have not yet done an R4 on this character, but since we're at level now, we'll just see how it goes. It may be a complete waste of time, and we should just do it on R1 because we know we already have done it on R1, but why not? I mean, interesting stream content, right? Like, let's try to kill my character. See just how tough these Dragon Lords really are. you know, we've got a lot of defensive abilities going for us to keep us safe. So, you know, we have a bunch of heals built into the build now. I have 6 oh shit heals, like from my second wind. So
The Weeping Cove is rumored to be a resting place of Two-Toed Tobias, an ancient three-barrel legend.
yeah, maybe a waste of time, but we'll try it.
You are not the first to visit since the days of Two-Toed Tobias. The magic runes in small, fetid creatures shuffle about in the gloom as if they were looking for something.
Oh, God. A lot of damage. Lot of damage. Gonna try to save my oh shit heals. Just get rid of this stuff and then just focus on doing my renewal. Yeah, see, there's a bunch of the Fury of the Wild heals that just ticked off on us. So we've got a lot of healing built in. It just isn't super quick. You know, like we just have to stay alive and then we'll heal. The hots aren't that fast, but all right, let's go. We're gonna roar and then try to quick cut all this stuff down.
As the valve turns, the sound of a stone door.
Champs hit so hard, it's like terrifying. We'll see how we do on that first vampire, right? I mean, it may be game over at that point. Alright, so let's get us buffed a little bit. Just in case. Right? Yeah, there's a Reaper down there. So I just basically roared at the Reaper. I don't think I got him though, but I'm gonna keep attacking. I had my speed boost going. Let's stay away from that champ. I'm gonna roar at it because it is a beast mark and I think they're boosted to do damage. So now I'm basically going to heal up before I go to the next part. I'm gonna let all the hots tick off on me. And you can see they're reasonably quick. So there's one Reaper. So I'm going to try to lure that Reaper up here. Okay, so I've got it. Let's get that Reaper dead. Alright, the Reaper's dead. Great. And I can color spray to blind these things. There's my cut. Going to roar because they just burst a bunch of damage on me. Alright, so now let's get healed up. It looks okay. Make sure that there's nothing that's going to attack us. No, okay. Oh, that's the trap. Well, I actually probably should have stood in it just to see if my evasion actually worked. Now, it probably should have got House P buffs, but I forgot. Alright, I'm gonna let these things get around me and then roar. And then do my quick cuts. Try to take out the champs. There's a champ right there. Mark a law. Okay. Going to color spray to blind it. Quick cutting and roaring. And I'll hit them again. Oh, there's a Fear Reaper, so I'm going to have to run, basically. Yeah, I've got to get out of the range of this dot. Okay, I'm out of the range of the dot. So I'm going to heal up and then go back and deal with that Fear Reaper. There he is. Alright, so I roared on him, and now I'm going to basically try to burst him down. I failed on my roar. I'm going to use a scroll. There we go. Scary. So Fury heals, like I like them, but it's really not like I would actually much rather have like Rejuvenation Cocoon. I appreciate the fact that they are active heals that are constantly, you know, on and they're healing me, but they're just so slow. Okay, so here is a roar. And we gotta get this Famine Reaper. Likely I'm not going to get this Famine Reaper before I die. I'm going to Dragon Wing out of here because I just got hit by that Plague Reaper. Is my Dragon Wing up yet? No. There it is. Okay. So we'll just basically get healed up a little, turn around and fight whatever's behind us. Okay. Alright, so I roared, got that kobold, gonna take out this kobold. And now I've got to get healed. Go back and deal with the Plague Reaper. I think the Plague Reapers are the worst. Just because of the debuff. My opinion. Okay, so I still have Death Ward. I have my buffs. Let's do our Trance. Let's do a Haste. There's the Plague Reaper. And there's a Roar. So he's stunned. Okay, great. Let's take out the Kobold. Alright, great. Now let's get healed up before we go and deal with that Famine Reaper. Alright, great. There's the hots that ticked off on me. So I'm going to roar at him immediately. I got him. Okay. And this dude, I want to roar on him. Just because he did a poison dot on me. Right, and there's an Arborean. Let's see if I can get him. I'm gonna quick cut in that group. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It just takes so much damage now that I'm in light armor, and also the fact that the mobs, the champs, are so tweaked up and overtuned, right? So, but I think we did this zone here. I think we're good to go. So we do have a shrine. Now, I want to see if I can find the secret door to get that other shrine. Bro, that stupid soul of ice just hit me for a dot. Okay, there is a roar. Here, we're going to take out the Carnage Reaper. Okay, I want to take out this soul of ice before it hits me again. That thing hits so hard. Apparently, I put my acid dot on them, so to kill them all. Alright, I want the Famine Reaper to come down here. There we go. Let's go, buddy. Private party, just you and me. Famine's dead. Okay, so I'm going to just hit all my buffs and go in. Okay, I roared on the vampire. Going to stay out of that. And I'm gonna back up because there's something hitting me with like electrical damage. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to take out this stuff, and here's a roar. Alright, let's see if I can get rid of him now. Nice. Yeah, there was a bit of lag there. Okay. Let's heal this. Okay. Alright, so we're full. Almost. And it looks like we killed everything else. So this secret door right here. I doubt I'll be able to find it. But we'll see if my cat can find it. Oh, actually my cat doesn't have a search. See if Teal can find it. Did you find it, Teal? Chirp. No. Can't see it either, huh? I keep forgetting to go get Darling. Like, I really need to go get Darling. Pneumonium. Alright, this here is kind of scary to think about doing. Depending on what pops over here. Like, it's probably better if I don't run in. Usually I just jump over these and run at that vampire, but I think it's better if I kind of stay here. Okay. Alright, dude. Alright, so he's activated. Alright, there's a roar, so I stunned them both. Here's my next quick cut. And a burst. Okay, dead. Nice. Okay, so two of them I need to kill. What? Is it one more? I think it's one more. Oh, it says optional 2 left. Okay. No, I can't. There's a massive trap over here. I'm gonna hit it probably. think I'm gonna go back and use that shrine after this fight here.
A ship lies aground, down on the floor of this vast pit.
Okay, we're gonna shrine and then go do the next two vampires. Mm-mm. No, it's not vodka. It's tea. Not getting drunk on Twitch. I know people do though, but they're usually in hot tubs. It's tea. Oh, I got snared. That snare lasted like 6 hours. I'm completely lost. Oh, no, I'm not lost. I know where I'm going. Yeah, we're going down. Alright, so I'm gonna buff up. This has the potential to be... Alright, so there's a Fear Reaper in there. So what I want to do is kind of do this strategically. There, I'm equipping a throwing star. And I'm going to try to throw a throwing star at that Fear Reaper. And then I'm going to go up. And then I'm going to try to go up again and get out of its range. It's got 2 dots on me of the fear thing. 3. I should be out of its range now. I should be out. Yeah, but I'm hoping it, like, warps up here to me. Or that I can, like, range some of that junk. Oh, there's a bunch of it. Yeah. Alright, there's the Fear Reaper. That's what we care about. Not sure if I'm even hitting the Fear Reaper. I think I am. It's a CR32 though, so not surprised if I'm not doing that much damage to it. But it says I'm hitting it every time I throw. I kind of hope it warps up next to me, you know? But once we get that thing dead, we can drop down. I mean, technically I could drop down and do it, but he's right next to the vampire. And like, dealing with the fear dot as well as all the other junk, it's just, it would be too much. I don't have, if I had like 4,000 hit points, yeah, it'd be different. But with only 1,600 hit points, I probably would die. My self-healing is not fast enough to keep up with as much damage as I'll probably take. think he's almost dead though. There we go. Alright, so he's dead. Alright, so we're gonna trance, haste, and do that. And then drop right down and quick cut and then roar. And then I'm going to quick cut again. We're gonna do the same thing if we get Reapers here. We'll just run them back out. Hopefully, don't see any Reapers, so. There's our trance, there's our speed boost. Oh, there is a Reaper. Alright, I just did my roar, and I'm gonna try to take care of the Reaper, this Carney. There is a Famine Reaper right here. Alright, I roared. Stun that. I think we're okay. I'm gonna roar on this dude because he's doing a ton of damage to me. There's another roar. Oof, he was tough. Being charisma based, we have the UMD to use heal scrolls. Obviously, that's always cool. And I'm going to use the shrine before I go. Like, I'm going to kill everything down to where I drop, and then I'll run back and use the shrine. But because for gibbers, I want to have, like, every use of my second win that I can get. Because he's probably going to hit me really hard. Not to mention, he gets a lot of trash, and if I don't angle my roar correctly, I could get, like, killed by a champ. And since this ability, I don't have the DCs to make it work at the moment, I'm going to move my Primal Scream. So I'll actually do my Primal Scream in combat to try to stun. Or I think it does something, right? Alright, so there's a Plague Reaper. Alright, there's Plague Reaper. We roared on the Plague Reaper. Probably gonna die because I got stuck on the ground. Okay, here we go. The Reaper's finally dead. Alright, does this thing actually stun? Oh, it shakes them. Okay. Sonic damage, scales, and shakes. Okay. Got it. That's good. That's fine. Alright, there's a roar. There's my... Oh, God, I'm getting... Just stuff does so much damage. I'm diseased. Let's heal. There we go. I've got one second wind left. We're gonna go back and shrine after this.
The floor slides open, revealing dark waters beneath.
Yeah, there's a lot of junk on this floor. Like I was getting caught trying to run up it. Okay. Yeah, it's annoying, but we made it. Really gonna be shocked if I can kill Gibbers, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like we'll be really lucky. Just because we're stuck in a room. Right? Like, it's not like I can run and kite him down the hallway. You know, we're stuck, basically. If he hits me with, like, a power word stun, and there's still a bunch of ads up, yeah, we're probably dead. And I have no cakes. I have no, like, we probably would just have to leave. So, I'm gonna try to not die, but... Alright, so we're gonna try to do everything in our power to not die. The first thing is we're just gonna make sure we have all our buffs. So there's my that. Here's my death ward. And that all looks good. Okay, and then I'm going to trance, going to haste, and as soon as he aggroes... Okay, there we go.
The undead pirate hisses.
Get my heal going.
That they hide a priceless treasure. Yet there's naught in this hole but common bauble.
Alright, so now I need to roar on the... roared on the zombies.
Leaves none behind to tell
To heal. There's my quick cut. Okay, so all the ads are dead. Now I need to do the ads again. Alright, so there's my roar. Get that champion. Alright, the champion's dead. Now here's my second wind. There's a quick cut. Okay, I'm gonna stop to kind of heal a little bit. There's a... Okay, I'm gonna... Second wind, and now I'm going to basically retrance, rehaste, and we're just gonna focus on Gibbers. Oh, he stunned me. Alright, second winding. Just in case he stuns me. Oh, we got him.
Jack Gibbers. Yet the pirate's
crazy.
legend
So,
claims the wraith can never truly be
Dragon Lord is
destroyed
able to
until the
handle an
weapon that
R4.
slew him is broken.
I mean, and we're one level below the actual level of the R4. This is 27. We're level 26. So, we're doing really good. We have a lot of survivability.
Inside
I
the
did not,
chest,
however,
you
get
find a
my
piece of
Gibber's
Aratsri's
blade,
treasure
unfortunately.
map, along with some other items.
It was worth trying. I guess the real test would be, can we do Garl's tomb? I would not try that on R4 though. I would even be worried about doing that on R1 just because those Yuan-Tis are so like over tweaked. But honestly, that quest kind of sucks. I don't see any ads in this entire zone. Oh, there is a rare. Let's kill the rare. Think I'll get an item? No. Get pretty cool. You can get pretty cool boots from the Slayer zone out here. Yeah, gibbers on R4. That is really good. Pretty amazing. Wouldn't have thought that we could do it, actually, if you asked me ahead of time. I would say probably not. We're probably going to die. So, it's impressive. It makes me feel like at cap we're going to be really strong. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be like soloing R10 strong, but strong. We're going to try this one again. We tried it when we were a little bit lower level and it was very difficult. So we're going to try it again now. This is also over our level. But we're going to try it. We're not doing R4 though. We'll do R1. R4 was just a test, basically. The Gibbers quest, everything's sort of linear. This particular quest, it's just a cluster,
there doesn't seem to be a
as the saying goes.
For lowering the bridge. The holy symbols of the sovereign host adorn the walls around you. This place was once hallowed.
Probably should get a death ward on myself, yeah. Do that. Get ourselves buffed. There's my trance. Throw a couple more heals. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to roar because they just hit me. Oh, something missed the roar and is still hitting me. It's that champ right there. Okay, the champ is dead. The dread zombies hit really hard too. Like they have like a fortification bypass or something. Okay, so the first thing I need to do, even though there's mobs in the shrine, I need to open that shrine. Like, I need to get into that shrine. Maybe not immediately, but it's something that I need to open just in case. Like, I get... Just in case I get F'd. Alright, so let's... Okay, there's a Reaper. I just roared and did not catch the Reaper, so... Fortunately, probably going to die. Stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get out of the range of that. Oh, I hit an invisible wall. Alright, I don't see a fear dot on me, so I'm going to basically get healed up and then I'll go back. I think maybe that I put a dot on the Fear Reaper and it died. But the arcane skeleton was just like teeing off on me. I still have aggro because my heals aren't normal. Or I'm still in combat, whatever. There's the arcane right there. So I'm going to focus on killing that. Okay, got all that stuff. Nice. Okay, excellent. Okay, it's another Reaper. So there's a roar. Let's try to burst this Reaper down. Okay, Reaper's dead. We get healed up a little before we aggro this next part. This is very challenging content, which is sort of weird because this is so old, right? Like, not sure why they made this old content so difficult. Okay, so I got the caster. I can roar on all this stuff and then try to burn it down. Great. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna get this one next. Okay. Get this one next. I've got to open this shrine, even though there's mobs in here. Okay, great. So now if I need this, I can use it. There's a trap. Do I test my... What do you guys think? Do I test my evasion and see if the trap kills me? There's a shrine right here, so I can res. I'm gonna step in it for a second and then roll out of it. Oh, yeah, alright. So I saved. Basically, the evasion worked. That's good to know. Not a complete waste. These things have fortification bypass too. Alright, I'm gonna trance up again. And since there's a champ right there, I'm roaring immediately. Try to burn it down. The ghouls, god, they hit so hard. I just roared. And looks like everything is dead. The trap right there. And basically I'm gonna roar on this. Okay, here we go. Focus that dude. Alright, so everything's dead there. Take care of the archer. So I'm trying to position the camera so you guys can see the hits, like, but sometimes it gets away from me. And so my spinning attack killed the caster without it being on camera, so we missed it. But apparently it was enough to kill it. All right, so we're gonna trance up again, just because this is another bullshit area. And there's my roar to just kind of calm these casters down. That's only a wraith, so I'm not going to worry about him. There's another wraith. We're immune to energy drain in the sense like they can't neg level me, but they could do something like strength drain to me. But I have heal and restoration, and I also have 4 second winds, which also does a restoration, and then there's a shrine right in front of us. So if we die, we can just res up. So I don't have any cakes, so but the archers are just going like right through the armor that I have. It's like I'm wearing paper. So I'm going to take a second to get healed up. Alright. Gonna let the hots roll. Yeah, I really miss having Rejuvenation Cocoon. I usually use that and Renewal and just let the temporary hit points from Rejuvenation Cocoon help keep me up. Is that a Fear Reaper? It is. Oh, there's another Reaper. I had to use the second wind. There's a roar. Okay, I'm doing another second wind, and we'll actually just probably have to go back and shrine because we're going through a lot. Got 2. Yeah, all right, so we will basically do this next room here, and then we'll go back and shrine. The wraith scared me for a second. Alright, we can do this next room too. Just gonna heal up. Okay. Okay, there's a roar on all of it. I did not get the champ though. So there's an attack for the champ. I'm gonna stop and heal. Do my quick cuts. Alright, so now we're gonna go back and go back the way we came to use this shrine here. All the mobs with fortification bypass is just so difficult because they just, no matter what your fortification is, no matter what your, I mean, my PRR is only 100, which is terrible. So they just do a ton of damage. And we're running back the way that we cleared so we don't accidentally trigger anything. And then this room here, we did not clear. So I'm gonna trance again and do my haste boost. And then should be able to just start fighting this stuff. Gonna roar once it all gets here. Okay, there we go. Don't technically need to kill these, but why not? Okay, and this is the last fight.
You notice a note on the floor near a mangled body there.
Nothing. Okay, trance, haste, haste boost.
A chill passes through you
go.
as skeletons rise behind the bars to the sides of the
Roaring
room.
at that champ right
They
there,
don't
even
look
though he's a
entirely
ghost.
solid.
Going to have to use a second wind now, it's at 50%, and I've got a dot on me. Got to get rid of this arcane. So I'm roaring on the arcane. There's my quick cut. Going to second wind again, just because I'm at 70. I was at 50 or something. I'm going to roar in this group. And second wind, because I'm at 20. Alright. I'm gonna second wind again, because keep getting hit. Oh, actually, it's looking okay now. Here's my next second wind. Okay. 4 second wins, but we made it. Pretty decent. Okay, so we're level 26. This quest is 29. That's one of the reasons why it's so much harder. Like, we're way under leveled to do this. But the fact that we're so strong, we can do this type of stuff. Like, that's evidence that this Dragon Lord fighter is super, super strong. And not just my build, but anybody's. I bet my build's probably, you know, I mean, single weapon fighting is really good, high burst. But I'm sure, like, two-handed fighter is probably doing even more damage with all the strike through. And then two weapon fighting is really insane as well. I'm sure people are doing some really good damage. So, but this particular build that I made is really survivable. It fits my playstyle, and I think it allows for really good soloing anyway. Thank you for giving me the Club of the Holy Flame. Okay, they're doing Evening Star. I haven't been out there yet. I should probably do those. Alright, the next one that obviously we want Illusion. And we want a couple more of these. We definitely want that for the reflex save. But what we're pushing next is to get a heal on this Primal Scream, which we'll get when we have tier 3. You apply the effects of a heal spell to yourself, which scales with melee power. So we're just gonna take another one of these. This will also make my Primal Scream a little bit better. Like, it adds a damage reduction to us, so it's a really good ability. There's another ability that this Voice of the Fury will double the damage of the Primal Scream, or triple the damage of it, and it also boosts the quick cut. So, like, technically we want this one too. So I'm not quite sure how my points are going to wind up, but I'm going top tier here. But then again, once I get to cap, I'm going to test, like, Divine Crusader. I'm going to test Legendary Dreadnought. I'm going to test Fate Singer. And we're going to find out definitively what, like, makes my particular charisma-based build the strongest. Maybe it's Fate Singer. Based on my preliminary, it's Shadow Dancer, because this epic moment is so ridiculously OP. If you haven't used it, it's just insane how good this moment is. And then this, we're using a finesse weapon, so that obviously is good. But this is just overall like a good tree. And then this stuff here is all really good. Fury is really good. It's just not, like, this top tier is not really good for us at all. A lot of this stuff focuses on rage, and we're not raging, so we'll see. Like, anyway, before we do the next, I'm going to take 5. I haven't taken 5 yet, so we're going to take 5. I'm going to refresh my beverage and stretch. Yeah, we'll stretch. And so I'll be back. If you're playing video games Friday night, I don't think it gets any better than that. I know people like to go out. I know people like to see stuff, but I don't think it gets any better than video games, man. So hopefully you're enjoying whatever it is that you're doing. Wonder if we can actually do this. Probably I should go to the Forgotten Realms. But we'll try it since we're here. Still have a half hour in my buffs, so.
You hear the now familiar sound of bone clattering against stone up ahead.
Yeah, like, I want to try. I should actually try that. Since we have such high DCs, to see if the Divine Crusader
You notice a rusty lever behind the grate.
Consecrate stun works. mean, the thing about this we really like is the AoE that we get from that quick cut. I think we killed the stuff too fast. Or did I forget a lever? There's one. Oh, I did. I forgot a lever. Yeah, I forgot about this lever over here. Okay, we're stuck in a room. May have to use the second wind. We'll see if my renewal can handle it. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so now I'm gonna get healed up before I pull this lever. Okay, there's a roar on both of these things. There's quick cuts on both, and I obliterated both of them. They were deleted. Gonna try to quick cut this shadow marked and try to take it out quickly. Okay, got it. We've got a dot on us, and I'm gonna wait for that to fall off. Okay, the shrine is open if we need it. Taking a lot of damage. %. 20, 26. Okay, there's my second wind. Gonna get healed. We're gonna go back and use that shrine since we have it, and we're pretty much just going forward in this quest. So we'll just clear out this hallway. Okay, so there's a dragon roar since I'm getting dotted by this mark of chaos. 200%, right? 200%. Okay. Bunch of stuff popped down here. No. You know what I'm gonna do before I go here? Because once I go up and around, I'm not coming back. We're just gonna use this shrine. Almost out of gloomy potions of death ward. I think I have some in my bank. I made like 34,000 of them when I did Halloween a couple years ago. So I have plenty. I was like, oh yeah, maybe I'll sell them. Maybe that would be a good way that I could make some shards, but no, everybody made them. Nobody needs to buy them because everyone has 40,000 of them. But so on a character like this, I'll use them. There we go. Okay. I'm always so afraid of the ghouls because they can hit so hard. Okay, here's a haste boost. Oh, is there a Fear Reaper? What was that? No? Okay, no Reaper. That's good. Alright, there's a big trap here. Guess the stuff doesn't pop until you step on that thing, I guess. Alright, here we go. Ah, the damage. That's insane. Don't really need to kill these, I don't think. Can push one of them onto the trap and see if he'll get hit by it. Okay, I do need to kill him to open the door. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this, they made it easy now, right? So we just do one. Two. Okay, that's it, just two. Trance, haste, because there's a fight in here. Pull the lever. Alright, I roared. There's my sonic boom. Yeah, you know, the sonic seems to do some pretty decent damage, so. I want to get healed up before I... Okay. This area kind of sucks, so... I'm going to roar. Do my cuts. Okay, try to get rid of this stuff. Here's my attack. Yeah, it looks like it does about 1,000. The scream. Alright, so I aggroed the caster. Alright, I roared. I'm probably going to second win just because I was like at 20%. The AI that makes the archers jump back when you hit them is so annoying. Alright, let's open this shrine. I'll probably come back and use this shrine as well, just because. Gotta heal. I know that a bunch of stuff pops right in front of me, so I'm going to hit all of my stuff. Alright, there's a roar. Oh, we hit him. Alright, let's get healed before we go to the next. Yeah, I'm not that impressed with, like, Fury of the Wild's built-in healing. I have a lot of hots from this, and it's not super high amounts. Oh, that's a Carney. Okay, there's a roar. Alright, he's dead. Great. Let's see if I can burn this stuff down before it burns me down. Oh, more stuff. There's a roar. Actually, it didn't trigger. Okay, there it is. Alright, that triggered. Here's a scream. Alright, let's get the archers. They just spam tendon slice on you, and there's no protection from that. I'm wondering, does the Snow Peak filigree set protect you from tendon slice? I wonder. Because freedom of movement doesn't do anything. Well, I think the only thing freedom of movement does now is keep you safe in a sleet storm. And maybe like grease. It's good for grease. Alright, so we're going to buff up everything. There's a roar. Oh, there's a Reaper behind me. Alright, so I am going to flee to deal with these Reapers. Alright, so the roar I have in 2 seconds. 1 second. Alright, there's a roar for the Reaper. Let's deal with that. Okay, great. Now here's a scream. There is a second wind. Okay. We can deal with Delera. second wind again. Yeah, it does like 1,000 damage. Alright, so we're going to heal before we go back in and engage that stuff. Oh, actually, you know what? Just a bunch of junk in that room. We're at the end. This is sort of a waste, but we're just being extra safe because I want to actually finish it. There's so many damn archers in here. Dude, I popped off on that guy. Hit him for like 2,200. It's a really good hit for level 26.
You have recovered
Nice.
Joe's
Oh
journal,
god, that was a
which
lot of
describes the
XP.
last moments in the church's investigation.
Again, these are level 29, and we are 26, so we're way under leveled to do these. So, Dragon Lord is strong. Strong, strong. I think we get our heal now. I think we get it. If I've got an action point. We get one action point and we get one heal. So you apply the effects of a heal every time you do your primal scream. So now I just need to make sure that I upgrade the copy onto my bar with the latest version. For you guys who probably know this, who played DDO for a while, but if you're new to DDO, this concept is going to be completely unique because this game is 18 years old. But in any other game in the universe, probably when you update a skill here, it updates it here. But in DDO, that's not the case. In DDO, what you need to do is you need to take the old version off the bar and throw it away and drag the new version over. Otherwise, you're going to be running around using a version that's not upgraded. And this is for every skill that you get. You have to constantly do this. So you want to basically make sure that you're checking all of your bars to make sure that you have the latest copy of everything that you take. So that's why if you watch people who played for a long time, other streamers who've been playing DDO for a long time, they will constantly be updating copies of things on their bars. If you're ever wondering why, that's why. Because the game doesn't do it for you. You have to do it. And if you don't do it, it's one of the things that I, when I was playing with friends who I like introduced to TDO and they just didn't know to do it. They were running around not activating things. And I'm like, why aren't you using that? And they're like, I am using that. But they forgot to copy the new version to their bar. Probably was a bad idea to step into this, but we're gonna just try. Yeah, I probably should have got more potions and renewed my buffs, but we're just gonna go. Okay, there's a Plague Reaper. I'm gonna color spray it just because I want to try to blind it. And my Dragon Roar is up now. Okay, so I roared, so I should be able to burn them both down now. Okay. Great.
A bright flame flares upwards as the first soul lock is open.
Alright, I'm gonna give them all a roar right now. And I'm gonna scream. Oh, that's great. It actually healed me. That's super. Yet another source of healing, so that's good. It's not up that often though. It's like once every 30 seconds, but still. It's good to have it. It does damage and it throws a heal. And it reduces our damage taken, so. Alright, we're good in here. Don't want to fight any of this stuff out here. Just want to leave. Oh, I forgot to pull the lever. Still have 6 second wins, so based on that, I'm just gonna go. Not gonna mess around with any trash that I don't have to. I just want to get the F out of this one. I'm gonna try to do it before my buffs wear out. So I'm gonna try to kill this key creeper, whatever his... Oh, there's a family reaper. Key keeper. He is a key creeper. Yeah, it's not quite 1,000 damage, but still, we'll take it.
Two soul locks are now open.
Alright, and we gotta focus the casters. Okay, there's a quick cut on that caster. Oh, we obliterated him. There's a roar on that champ, although it didn't hit him. Oh, actually it didn't activate. That's what happened. Can I just heal up? Yeah. I'm gonna save my second wins because I don't want to waste them unless I really have to. Alright, let's try just... Let's see once we start healing normally what we can get a heal for on the scream. That's like 1,000. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna kill the caster just because. Don't want the caster chasing me. We'll see if we can kill this dude with our scream. No, we didn't kill him, but we did 800 damage to it. Alright, where is the creeper? There he is. Okay, I roared at him. He, for some reason, was immune to it. Hit him for 1964.
The third soul lock is open. Two more locks, and Delira
Really good damage for this level. Alright, I want everything to come to me so I can roar at it. There we go. Roar. Nice. Look at that. I hit him for 4,200. Wow. $26.96. Okay, all the stuff attacking us is up top, so... A bunch of junk is gonna pop right here. I'm going to roar it at all. Nice. Did a lot of damage to that dude. Alright, this one sucks. I still have 4 minutes. I roared at him just to calm him down. Alright, there we go.
You hear the
Okay,
whispers
soul
of
lock
a
is
faint
pulled and we are
female
boogieing.
voice as the 4th seal is opened.
Not gonna hang around. Gonna leave all of this stuff. We have not alerted anything, so it's okay. I don't want to look. Yeah, there's no Reapers, so... Now, this is the end here.
Feel the room's temperature
Alright, and
fall
I need to
rapidly
focus
as
on
the
Talera,
soul
although
lock is
obviously I'm
opened.
going to try to
Talera
calm
is
down some of
released.
these champions so I don't get killed by them. And the casters, obviously, I need to kill because they can... Alright, so this looks good. So I'm going to put my back to this pole here so I don't get shot by arrows. And we're going to try to burn down. There's to my second wind. Going to retrance and respeed. Second winding again. And here's a quick cut, and then here's Primal Scream, followed by Asunder. We'll roar at her just to try to reset our trance, but we probably won't need it. She's almost dead. Nice. So we did it. Yeah, we did it. And I still have 2 minutes. So we did it in like, I think 8.5 minutes or something. Just pretty good considering. 9 minutes we did it in. 29, we're level 26. So our damage is really good. Considering, right? Like, the last one though we're gonna save because that one is the Thrall of the Necromancer is a lot harder. I mean, we probably could do it if you're like, we'll give you $1 million to do it. I probably could do it, but it's not worth it. It's just, it would be a slog, a lot of work. You know what I mean? Like, so it's better to just kind of hang out and wait and do it once we get to like level 28 or something like that. But we're ready. We're flagged to go do that. Okay, I'm going to transfer to the Forgotten Realms. Oh, right. I need to go to the bank. So let's see. Did I get anything? I did. I got a point. So this here doubles the damage of stat bonus of Primal Scream if Adrenaline or Quick Cut is active, which it's active all the time. When I use Primal Scream, the damage is tripled. And then enemies have a chance to become confused with no saving throw. So basically, I want a Quick Cut and then do my Scream. And that should do like a combo. So we kind of want to push to get this and see how it works. So I'm going to hold off. Because really, if I get a few more on my illusion DC, while I want this eventually, I don't have the gear underneath it in order to back it up yet. I want another reflex save from this, yes. I eventually want to get like this, the fortification bypass here. Bring the darkness is good. I could benefit from a couple of these, but it's really like to focus on, since I still have to play 27, 28, 29, this ability will really help us to survive and get past a lot of content. Because it's going to greatly boost my DPS, or at least when I do that Scream thing, it's going to boost that. Alright, so I'm looking for Gloomy. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now I have potions. We're really close to getting another point, though, too. So you know what we're going to do? My plan is to do these druid quests. But I'll run out to Thunderholm and pick up a couple of scrolls. Alright, so the hospital is the first one of those. But Thunderholm is like right here, so excited about Myth Draenor. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hoping when they make the next part of the Forgotten Realms Myth Draenor that they refresh some of this gear out here. They refresh some of the classes and the iconics from out here. They refresh some of the character models, some of the artwork to bring it in line with like the 5e artwork. That would be really, really cool. And I'm excited for it. I hope that they do. I know that they don't have infinite time or resources, but since they're already working on it, it'd be really, really cool if they did.
In the dust. Even though Thunderholm... The day of the Dracoliches will come, freed from death, resplendent, mighty, and terrible. They are destined to rule us all. And when they do, the Dracoliches will remember those who worked to bring about their rule.
And my damage
they will
in normal
the
content looks really good. It's like 230-ish. Like, that's really cool. And my evasion is working. I just made my save versus all of those traps that I just ran over.
How great, how wondrous is our ruler, Arglor.
Alright, so it looks like I got enough for my next point. So
her. The dark itself moves at her command.
But we'll just do a run around
the realms and
since we're in
the
here.
Centuries. Surely she must prevail.
We might get a rare. You never know. Oh, I hit that dude for a lot. 3,600. I made all the saves versus that trap. So, I mean, I feel like it's solid, man. I feel like we're in a solid spot.
These
Like,
storage
it's not
rooms hold enough
perfect,
weapons
but
of war to supply an army.
definitely
With
solid.
keen battle axes and stout armor. We must not be lulled by the safety of this deep mountain fortress. We must not be lulled by the promise of a future yet to come. Great forces are in motion this very moment. War in the realms. The change of an age.
Like, the damage
and
is
even
really
treachery
good,
within.
and then we've got a
These
lot of
are all
defensives.
reasons
We
why we
can't
must
be
act
energy
now
drained. We
and not
can't be
delay.
knocked down.
This pact with the Nether East will guarantee our future.
We've got basic evasion, which is making up for the fact that our PRR is so low. That's the other way to go, right? We just go in heavy armor, but without a shield, as a single weapon fighter in just heavy armor, our PRR doesn't get to the zone where it's actually useful. Like, we want, in heavy armor, we would want to be wearing like a heavy shield too, right? Or a tower shield would be even better. But, you know, so we're going the other way. We're going evasion, light armor, and going to try to make our saving throws versus reflex saves to avoid taking the damage altogether. It's not going to be 100%, but it's going to help. It'll help. It also depends what kind of content we're in, right? All right, so here we go. Voice of Fury. This is now where we have our combo where if we've got quick cuts active and we do voice this right after we do it, we should get a boost in not only the damage, but we should also be able to confuse the mobs with no save. And we're going to try it out. It may suck. I don't know. It may suck, it may not. We'll see how it goes. Mr. Grendel, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying your evening. We're gonna go do the druid stuff now. I know the last boss in this hospital quest can hit really hard. Oh, you know what? I kind of missed the level range to do these, but I'll pick them up just in case. I do like these quests. There we go. War Hospital R1.
The head priest
Talk to the
stands
crazy
across
priest
head
here.
Priest Jaskier
Okay,
says,
yeah.
Take that key
Gotcha.
on the table. I forget which wing it opens, I'm
Oh,
afraid.
I need the key.
There's another one around here somewhere. I'm sure it will turn up.
Alright, so there's my sword. Let's get buffed a little bit. Gonna drink a haste
As the
potion.
door to hospital wings
I have to
swings
deal with a
open,
bunch of
moist air, reminiscent
junk.
of rotting foliage wafts in.
Fear Reaper's dead. Alright, so I did that combo thing and I didn't notice any of the monsters getting confused. So we're gonna have to do another test of it. So this is, so you know what? I'll wait until I'm like surrounded by monsters. Alright, so this is probably not a bad time to do it. So here's the first one, there's the second one. Oh, they were all dead before they
A patient lies sick.
I'm
with
doing
strange
too much
infection.
damage.
Perhaps you can do something to help.
I can't test what I want to test because it's too much. Alright, we're just UMDing this stuff.
Your treatment was a success. The patient has been cleansed of the
There,
disease.
okay. Oh, did we fail? I think we failed one. I still haven't got my rogue yet. I really need to go get
Purple
my
Dragon
rogue.
Knight lies on the bed, sick with the strange infection.
Wake up, dude.
The knight transforms into a
Alright, so
hulking
let's see if we can
monstrosity.
confuse this dude. So here's our quick cut, and this is our scream. No, it did not. But he's a boss, technically, so see if we can roar him to sleep. We did. I'll do my burst. Wow, I hit him for 2,700. He's dead.
This corpse contains some of the samples
He got
head priest
erased.
spoke of.
I'm gonna do that.
Nearby,
I've got
a
6
key
seconds.
that
I'm gonna
fell
do it
from
right
its
now.
hand lies on the floor.
Okay, I've got a bunch of stuff, right? So I'm gonna roar to calm it all down. So here's the quick cuts, and then there's the scream. It's just so much damage. Look, the scream hit him for 3,700. That's great. So I would consider that a successful test. It's working, I think. Is it perfect? No, we don't really care about, you know, like, making it so that they're confused. You know, I mean, confusion is nice, but it's... Confusion for 3 seconds is really sort of lame, actually, if we were to think about it, because... While it may stop them from attacking, sometimes confusion does that. Or they may attack their friend, sometimes confusion does that too. They also might just not be affected by it at all. They might just continue doing what they were doing.
A plague victim bursts through the door. He seems to be in an advanced state of the infection, stronger and completely berserk.
So, I guess my UMD isn't high enough. How is that even possible? Deleted those mud monsters. This dude has a lot of hit points. 64,000 hit points.
There is another
Okay, he's
sample
dead.
on the patient's corpse.
See if I can cure
With
this
two
patient, or
collected,
will I roll
it's
another
time to
one?
return to just your treatment.
No,
was a
we did.
success.
Okay, great.
The patient has been cleansed of the disease.
Nice. So, yeah, if we do that combo, the Primal Scream hits for like 3k, 3 to 4k. That's really good. That's nice, because that's like a whole Sonic AoE around us. This is, what, optional werewolf junk out here, I think? Or no, I'm thinking about another quest. I'm thinking about the other one with all the wolves. The heroic version of this same quest.
With that,
Alright, let's
head
go,
priest
man.
Jaskier opens
Give me
a
that
door to the
dimension door.
quarantine
We're gonna
area.
go in
You go through and deal with
and
Uth.
buff,
The quarantine area smells Baron Uth
deal with this
appears. The
boss.
infection is far more advanced within, and as a result, he is far stronger.
Okay, going to roar, try to take out all this junk. Okay, everything is dead. Nice. Going to do another trance and another haste. Okay. I'm going to Dragon Lord and try to take out some of this stuff. Okay. I'm going to do my Sonic attack this next quick cut. So there's that, and here's the combo. Boom. So I got a really big heal, and I hit him for a bunch of Sonic damage. And I'm gonna second wind since we're at the end. So here's a Dragon Roar, and then there's my quick cut, and everything was erased.
Jaskier says, a shame about poor old Perrin.
Except for
But the
this
key thing
Wisp
is,
who wants
evening's
a new friend. If you want a new friend, stop shooting lightning bolts at me, dude. So the evasion works on like lightning bolts and fireballs. So that's another reason that I like it. You know, if you have casters that are teeing off on you while you're dealing with something else, it's nice that you don't necessarily need to take the extra damage because you can evade it. It's not everything, right? Like, but some of the spells that do AoE, like Fireball, Delayed Blast, Fireball, things like that. Just gonna take these commendations because they're so useful to have. Did we get a point? We did not get a point. We're close to getting a point. I don't care about the wood woads, by the way. Like, I know if we fight this stuff and kill it fast enough, we can pop a wood woad. I don't care. It's, from my perspective, it's just extra
as you enter
XP. Like,
you are
we'll
greeted
take the
only
extra
by
XP if we can
scents
get it,
and
but I'm not going to
strange
worry about it.
smells.
What I'm more worried about
Smell like a weed
is,
choked
like,
garden.
getting stuck in one of those stupid...
Roots,
Oh,
vines,
dude,
wood
that
creatures,
is awesome. That
wood
Primal
lodge,
Scream with the
some
buff on it,
foul magic is at
that,
work here.
like, erased that Reaper.
There is some kind of wooden man beyond the root wall.
That is really strong. And the quick cut buff on me lasts for, I think it's what, 3 seconds? So here, there it is right there.
The woodwoad has vanished deeper into Uth Lodge.
How long does that last?
Perhaps
That's
you
what we
will
need to
cross
sort of
paths
figure out.
later.
See how long when I'll activate it right now. It's not showing up on the bar here. Oh, actually. Yeah, it's not showing up on the bar as a buff, but I see it when I'm in combat against monsters, so...
A door slams shut ahead.
Alright, I'm
That
going
a
to
human form?
roar at everything and then try the combo. There's the combo. We weren't able to delete everything, but we got most everything. Okay.
A lithe, gray-clad figure flees deeper into the house. Friend or foe, you will likely cross paths.
We managed to
again.
not get stuck in a bear trap, too. Alright, there's my spinny attack. And there's my Yeah, it's nice. I like that they're both AoE.
Something
It
rustles
feels
in the
good.
deep foliage of the room. A second woodward.
And we'll do it now. I've got 12 seconds. Try to get all this crap in it. So there's the first attack. Not gonna have enough time to do the second one. I have to do it the next one. Right, there it is.
The rustling has stopped and the dense foliage now looks empty. If the woodward was in there, he has gone now.
The view in here is really shitty. Like, it's hard for me to kind of angle it so you guys can see what's going on. Trying, though.
It's the man in gray again.
Just a lot of
Always one
junk
step
and
ahead.
the lighting is just
It would
shitty.
seem that Baron Uth
Oh,
was
there's a
raising
carny.
wolves.
He did not get stunned by my roar, but that's okay.
Plants have broken through the roof with unnatural force. A third woodward is
Okay, I just roared on everything. There, I did the combo and everything is deleted now. Except for these. This is all new stuff, right? Alright, there's another roar, because I've got a bunch of junk here. Okay, I think we made it.
The air in the cellar is chilled and damp. That smell, the smell of corruption. Look sharp! To
Right, and I
arms!
have to watch out in this room for bear traps. Alright, I'm gonna do the combo right here on this dude. So there's my quick cut, and there's the Sonic. It's hitting him really well. I'm gonna stun him, and then hit him with my quick cuts there. Alright, I don't need the shrine. We'll jump over to this wisp. I'm not quite sure where all the bear traps are, so...
Well met! I had grown weary of naught but bark and leaves for company. You are aware this place is
dude.
far from safe, yes?
Let's go.
But of course you are. Danger is an old song in your songbook, I can see.
Mysterious Bard. Okay, buffing.
I am a harper. You've heard of our order? I came in search
Oh, there's a door.
of a missing nobleman. 'Tis a long... As much by smell as by sight, it is clear that the Dryad and her tree are the source of the...
A harper like Chihira? Is there a Reaper in here? I think there is. Yeah, over here.
The corruption.
There's the tree. Hey, we leveled.
Uth Lodge has been cleansed. Perun Uth brought this foul magic home with him from Thorngap, unawares. And where is that, you ask? Where Hall Thame lives, deep within King's Forest. I
Pretty
think we
good.
should pay
Quest
him a
level
visit.
25. We're level 26. I forget if there's a day-night cycle here. I don't think there is. It would be really cool if they added one, though. It's like a really pretty zone. Like, it's a nice zone. All right, quests accepted, and then where are these? Right there. Okay, so I'm headed in the right direction. All right, I'm thinking. I forget what it was. See, as a character who is first life, really haven't. I don't want to open the GDO builder to see what I picked here. Okay, so yeah, what I'm getting at is because I'm a first life tune and I don't have any tomes or any skill tomes or any past lives or anything like that. Like on another character that does have all that stuff, past lives, tomes, all this stuff, I probably would qualify for a bunch of these feats that I cannot qualify for on this tune. Like Epic Toughness is a great example because if I had a tome on this character, my con would be high enough for me to get it. But on this character, I don't have any tomes, so I'm not going to qualify for a lot of this stuff. So blinding speed is exactly the same as using like the topaz of speed 15 or whatever that is. Basically, it's not worth ever taking this unless they changed it and it's something that I'm not aware of. But my understanding of it is that it's the same as that, just 15% boost to damage that you get when you use one of those topazes anyway. Which I'm not sure. We're using a striding 30. But once I go into my legendary gear, I will have more. I do have a defensive stance on. However, +4 to my armor class isn't going to really matter because I'm not stacking armor class. And while I love saving throws, you know, it's a whole feat. And it's not really, like, if I were tanking, I would sort of do that probably. Burst of Glacial Wrath is great, but because they made this latest update has a lot more reliance on, like, DCs for saving throws, I can't get my save up high enough to do this freeze. So it would be kind of dumb. I could do this epic damage reduction. However, I'm of the opinion that 10 is not very epic. I mean, okay, it's 10 more PRR, but if it were PRR and MRR, okay, I probably would consider it. But for a whole feat for just 10, it seems like not enough for a whole feat. So I do really like the idea of maybe doing this, like Epic Reflex, where I don't fail on a 1. Like, I probably am actually going to do that. Since I qualify for it, and since I'm doing evasion, That will really help me make evasion rolls without failing, because when I take damage, it's if I fail a roll, and right now if I roll a 1, I automatically fail. The only other thing other than epic reflexes that I think would probably benefit this build based on what I can see. I mean, you could technically make an argument that you could take Ruin, but I'm not stacking spell damage like... So my Ruin probably wouldn't hit that high because I also don't have any meta magics. And then the only other thing is this greater weapon focus piercing. 2 melee power and 1 attack roll. I think what's going to help this particular build more is epic reflexes, which that's what we're going to go with. So now I have a no fail reflex save, which is huge. Really good.